It's almost time for Cool Kids Live. We're gonna play today. It's almost time for Cool Kids Live. We're gonna play today. It's almost time for Cool Kids Live. We're gonna play today. It's almost time for Cool Kids Live. We're gonna play today. Oh, okay. It's just about ready. Ooh! You're here! Oh, it's time for Cool Kids Live. Oh, I'm so excited to see you. Hi, museum friends. For anybody who doesn't know me, hi, my name is Vito, and I work at Kohl Children's Museum just outside of Chicago. Oh, I'm so happy you're here today. Oh, it's been such an exciting week, hasn't it? Oh, I'm not quite ready for you yet, though. Oh, that's all right. Let's talk about the rest of the week. Did you guys have fun? Oh, good. We certainly did a lot of playing this week. Well, we started out playing imagination games on Monday, and we took that marathon tour through the city. Oh, that's right. Well, for anybody who's just joining us for Cool Kids Live, what we do is, because we can't go to the museum right now, my friends and I thought that we would bring an exhibit to you every week. And this week, we've been looking at our exhibit, City on the Move. So on Monday, we pretended to have a marathon tour of downtown Chicago. And then on Tuesday, my friend Corey showed you guys how to do geoboarding, and you made shapes. Doink, doink. And then on Wednesday, you were live with my friend Andrea, and she showed you all about ramps and how to race things down them and push them up. And you moved the ball around. Whoosh! Did you make things go fast, fast, fast? I bet you did. And then on Thursday, my friend Liz and my friend Natalia, they took you on walking tours of their neighborhoods in the city. Oh, you got to hear cool sounds and see how things moved. Yeah. And now today, you're here again. We can play some games, and I'm going to read a story to you. Oh, it's so exciting. Oh, what was I doing when I first started? Sure. See, this is a cardboard tube. I have been saving these from all of the paper towel rolls and toilet paper rolls. Every grown-up in the room just went, "That's why we can't find any." It wasn't me, honest. But I've been saving them for something. And while we were looking at City on the Move this week, I realized that I could use these to maybe make my own city. So when you came in, I was drawing different shapes. See? I've been putting triangles on here. And I even added some color to some of these because I thought they looked like windows. Just like the windows in the city that we saw this week. They had all sorts of different shapes, right? And this kind of looks like a little skyscraper, doesn't it? So I was making my own cardboard city just for you. Do you want to see it? This is so exciting. Okay, here we go. Welcome to Vitotopia. And we can put in the new skyscraper right there. We're over just a little bit. Let's see, get some good up there. Yeah, there we go. And now I can play all sorts of fun things with my new city. I can take some toys and have people take a walking tour of the city like we did earlier in the week. Oh my goodness, what a lovely city! Look at the tall skyscrapers. Magnificent! And it's so clean! And the people are so nice! Oh, I have to go tell all my friends about Vitotopia! And then, when I'm done playing, I can rearrange the buildings and make an entirely different skyline. This is one of my favorite parts, because when I start to take all the buildings down, I like to do it with my friend Mountain Dew. Oh, Mountain Dew! Thank you, Mountain Dew. Floop. And then I can start all over again. Maybe I'll put this one in the middle this time, and we'll put this one back here, and then over here. And now it's a completely different city. Vitotopia 2! Ta-da! And that's something you can do at home too, with something as easy as cardboard rolls. Huh? Feel free to make your own city anytime. Did you like my city? Would you visit it? I would love for you to visit my city anytime. But hey, let's get on to the story. Here's the story. Ooh, I like the colors. Let's see. Whoop, it's upside down. Here we go. Got some workers there. And the pigeons flying away. Are you ready to begin? Me too. This story is called Windows by Julia Denos. At the end of the day, before the town goes to sleep, you can look out your window. Can you look out your window? Are you close to a window? What do you see? And see more little windows, lit up like eyes in the dusk. Blinking awake as the lights turn on inside. A neighborhood of paper lanterns. What a beautiful neighborhood. Must be a very nice night. Everybody's outside doing things. Sweeping off the front porch, watering the plants, riding their bikes, waving to neighbors. When you look out your window, don't forget to wave to your neighbors and smile. You can take a walk out your door into the almost night. There's Mom in the window watching. You might pass a cat. Or an early raccoon taking a bath in squares of yellow light. Look, the light shining through that window is making yellow squares on the ground. These are just like the shapes we talked about in the windows this week. One window might be tall, with the curtains drawn, or small, with a party inside. Do you see the tall windows with the curtains drawn? Do you see the party? Hey, how come I wasn't invited? Between two windows, there could be a phone used for good ideas. That's amazing. They used string and two cans to make a phone. Have you ever tried that? Can you hear me? Yes, I can hear you. It works. there might be a hug or a piano. What else do you see? Someone taking a taste of something? And fish? And someone might be learning to dance. And all of these windows are different shapes. Oh, you can see the artist? Yeah? What do you think that boy in the corner is doing? Oh, closing his window? I think that's a good idea. It might be getting chilly. Another window could be dark, with a sleeping plant or two. Or maybe bright and rounded like the moon. All the people playing outside in the park. The weather's getting nicer. Walking along. Some windows will have dinner or TV. You see the people watching TV? Some people are doing yoga. Others are empty and leave you to fill them up with the stories. What story would you tell here? Oh. That sounds like a very exciting story. Then you arrive home again, and you look at your window from the outside. Someone you love is waving at you, and you can't wait to go in. Who do you think it is? That's right. It's Mom. And so you do. And Mom is reading a story too. The end. Yay! Did you like that story? Good. I'm glad. So did I. And I like the way the mom was reading a story at the very end. My mom used to do that for me too. Do your parents read stories to you? Oh, sure. Oh, yay. Those are some of my favorite times of the day. Oh, speaking of moms, hey, Mom. Happy birthday. It's your birthday today. Maybe I'll read you a story later. So, we've read our story, and we've seen my imaginary cardboard city. Do you guys want to play a quick imagination game? Oh, good. See, one of the things I thought about when we were looking at this book was all the people who work on buildings. And we've been talking about those tall, tall skyscrapers. So I thought maybe we could pretend to be some of the workers on those tall, tall skyscrapers. Do you want to try? Oh, great. Okay, the first thing I thought about was the construction workers who work really, really high up in the sky, and they walk across those thin little steel beams. And I thought we could try and walk across steel beams, but it takes a lot of balance. Do you want to try? Okay, first of all, we have to get our safety equipment on, so put on your safety vest. We always have to be safe. And then we're going to take our cable, and we're going to hook ourselves in. Ready? And now we're going to get up on the beam. Now let me see what I can do here. All right, now we're going to go like this. See my feet? We're going to walk in a straight line, as balanced as we can. Are you ready to try? Okay, I'm going to put you back down. Here we go. Ready? Start to balance. Don't worry, we've got that cable to keep us safe, but we still have to keep our balance. Put one foot in front of the other. Whoa! And turn around slowly and walk back. Whoa. Hey, with some practice, I'm getting better at this. How about you? Oh, good. Let's walk across one more time, keeping your feet one right in front of the other. Woo! Woo! Oh. It takes a lot of balance to walk on those beams. Have any of you walked on a beam like that before? Oh, they have one like that in gymnastics. Sure. All right, let's try the next job. You know, I've also seen window washers on the high skyscrapers, cleaning all of those windows. Have any of you ever seen people like that? Right. So let's pretend to be window washers. All right, we've already got our safety vest on. We've got our cable. Let's latch that on to the cart. And now we're going to lower our cart down the building a little bit. We're so high up. Okay, and now we're going to lock that off and clamp it. And then we're going to grab our spray bottle and spray the window. Good. Now we're going to get our squeegee and we'll wipe the soap off. Ready? Squeeze. And wipe it off with the towel. And squeeze. And wipe it off with the towel. And squeeze. And wipe it off with the towel. Look how the window shines. It's so clean. Hey, what shape is the window that you just cleaned? Oh. Some are round, like circles. And some are triangles. And rectangles and squares. Whew. Ooh, an octagon. Wow. That's a very fancy window. Your buildings sound very, very cool. Let's try another job, okay? Let's try one more. Have you ever seen those big giant cranes on top of the buildings that they're building? Yeah? Let's try and drive one of those cranes, all right? Let's get ourselves ready. All right. And close the door. And grab the levers. And first, we are going to turn our crane around. So ready? Good. Okay, put the levers back. Now we're going to lower the crane so that we can pick up a beam. Lower it, push them forward. Good. Now they're going to attach that beam and we're going to pick it up. Pull back. Good. Now we're going to move the beam over to where we were before. Ready? So we're going to switch our direction now. Good. And now we're going to put the beam down. Whew. That was amazing. Let's take one last look at the skyline all around us. We are so high up in the air. And let's come back down to the ground. Well, friends, that's all I have for you today. Did you have fun playing the games? Good. I am so glad to hear it. So did I. It was so good to see my museum friends today. I will see you next week. Ooh, do you want to know what exhibit we're talking about next week? It's one of my all-time favorites. I think you'll like it too. Next week, we are going to be talking all about our Whole Foods grocery store. I'm hungry just thinking about all that food. Well, friends, I want you to have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you next week. Oh, And if you get bored this weekend, don't forget to come to our website, kohlchildrensmuseum.org, where you can see all of our Kohl Kids Live stuff over again if you want. Or you can go to our home zone and try out all sorts of new activities. There's so much to do. And I will see you Monday morning live. Bye, everybody. Yo, I almost forgot! I would like to take a moment to thank all of our donors and funders. Because of your generosity, videos like this are possible. And City on the Move is generously underwritten by Union Pacific and ComEd. Thank you for all you do for the museum. Bye, everyone. See you next time. Ba-do-do-do, ba-do-ba-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.